Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we are going to go ahead and take a look at your guys' chart requests from over here inside the Discord. I got a couple bangers for you here before we get into that, but yesterday we did leave off with Meta and Intel. So we're going to be starting here today with Shazam for BTDR, MSTR, and we're just going to keep going down the list. We got HBAR, XRP, McDonald's, TPL, Arrow, IONQ. Lots of good requests we're going to be covering in today's video, so stay tuned for that. One quick announcement, guys. I'm very thankful for this. Yesterday, we got our video here. This is the video from yesterday. We hit 400 likes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be giving away 400 XRP. Okay, we got to 435 likes. That is a record for the Overkill YouTube. Thank you guys for doing that. So we're going to go ahead and give away 400 XRP. That is a total of 2,000 XRP given away in the last month. We'll be doing that over here in the giveaways thread. I'm going to wait until this giveaway is over. We're giving away 300 right now. So if you guys go enter for this 300 XRP giveaway, all you got to do is hit this emoji right here. That'll enter you in for that. That's in 5 days. So once this giveaway is over, I will then do the 400 XRP giveaway, and we're just going to keep on working our way up. I'm going to keep on adding 100 XRP every single time. I'm going to keep building that up, and you guys can go ahead and enter for those giveaways over there. So thank you guys for liking the video. It shows me you guys are getting value. It shows me that you guys are getting value out of this and using this information. Takes a second to like the video, helps the community, helps everything, helps the channel, helps the algorithm. So thank you guys. Again, I'm so happy to give away this content for free to you guys and just share this information. We're all going to win together. We're all going to lose together. But right now, we are on the up and up. I got a couple names for you guys here. I mean, there's so many opportunities out there right now in the crypto market. If you guys missed yesterday's video, I highly recommend going and watching that video that we got 400 likes on. That replay is over here in the Discord as well under the latest tab. So that's going to be this video right here. If you guys missed yesterday's, that was probably one of the most important videos of the year that you guys are going to watch. The crypto bull run is here. Tons of bottoming signals. I mean, it's here, guys. I mean, we've literally waited over a year for this month. And there is just so many bangers right now. So I'm going to give you guys a couple names here before we kick this thing off with your guys' requests. Again, if you guys have chart requests, you guys can get those over here in the live request thread. We're going to be starting right here with Shazam here in a minute, but I did go ahead and buy Litecoin today, so Litecoin's one of my favorite setups right now. I'm looking for names that haven't really taken off yet, right? Ethereum, Chainlink, all those names are up like 30 or 40% already off the bottom, but something like Litecoin is only up about 8% on the month, and you guys can see the support level right there at 39. That's where we bounced back here in 2020. This was 6 years ago. I'm looking at a monthly chart. We also bounced right there in 2022. Okay, and we're bouncing down here again here in 2026. So this has been a very strong support level for Litecoin. Litecoin is an OG altcoin, and it's got the signal. The last time we got this signal was all the way back in 2022. So it's been 4 years now, guys. 4 years since we've gotten this signal, and this time it went from 40 all the way up there to 150. That was a 200% move. This one back here in 2020, that went from 40 all the way up to 400. Okay, so that was a 10x move. So I'm expecting something more like this on Litecoin, like an 8 to 10x move here. Again, we're very early here. If you guys are buying this thing's only up 8%, whereas like Ethereum right now on the month is up right, 25%. It's up almost 40% off the bottom. Another one we got a signal on. I couldn't figure out how to buy this one, but you guys might have an exchange that allows this to be bought, is XDC. This is an ISO compliant coin. This one also has the monthly alert showing up here again. These are very rare signals. These signals do not come around every single day. Okay, they come around like every 3 to 4 years. Okay, this came actually back here in 2024. So this one's been 2 years. Before that was in 2022. So this one has like every 2 years, it gives the signal, it pops up. This last one came at 2 cents. It went all the way up to 16 cents. That was an 800% move. Okay, and you're getting the same exact signal now. I mean, there's all kinds of these names giving signals, guys. You even got Axel. Axel's given the green dot here on the weekly. Another one I really like that hasn't really taken off yet is QNT. So QNT's got a weekly alert here. It also gave you one right here at around the same price at 60 back in March. All of these look very good. I actually bought IONQ today as well. IONQ has the signal here. I mean, MSTR is starting to pop off here. Uber's starting to pop off. I mean, we called out Uber a couple weeks ago at 70. Circle's still looking really good. We called this one out 2 weeks ago on the 3rd at around 60. That one's up here at 84. I think that one has a lot of room to go. I would be looking to buy any red days on that. Coinbase is even exploding here. Guys, we are in the middle of the beginning. This is the beginning, guys. This bull run, just how this bear market lasted for a year, right? These names like Ethereum, right? XRP, everything's gone down for a year. Okay, so it's going to be the same exact thing to the upside now. I think this bull run is going to last anywhere from 2 to 3 years, and we've been getting in at the bottom, right? Ethereum gave us our signal down here in June, so we've been buying since 1700 on ETH. You're already way up if you guys are using our signals here. There's just so many opportunities, but one of the best ones right now, in my opinion, that I think a lot of people are going to be sleeping on is Litecoin. I think this could shock some people this year. And this has been in a big, long consolidation phase. So I think this one is going to break out and probably head back to $200 to $300 at least. Again, I'm expecting one of the biggest bull runs we've ever seen in crypto over the next 2 to 3 years. Chainlink, again, we gave you guys this down here at $7.50. I mean, this thing's already up to 11. Tons of room to go. Their co-founder is like speaking at this event that the White House is having. So a lot of bullish things developing in the market for crypto, guys. I see a lot of bears still in disbelief. To me, they're delusional right now. If you guys think we're going lower in October, we're going to be sitting at new lows. You guys just don't know how to read charts. Again, these signals do not come around every single day. These are like 3 to 4 year signals. These are macro reversal signals. This Chainlink signal we talked about in yesterday's video, okay, that's coming here in August. We gave you this at the beginning of the month at like $8. Okay, the last time that happened was 3 years ago, guys. Look what happened. We went from $6 all the way up to 30. That was a 500% move. So again, we are fully bullish. There is not one reason right now to be bearish on crypto. Have we ran a lot in the last few days? Yes, but the majority of us, if you guys have been here, we've been positioned since June, since back here in February. We've been buying. I've been buying Chainlink down here at $8 for the last 6 months. Okay, and now it's taken off. Now everyone's excited, but we were excited down here. So congratulations to everyone who has been building their bags. Congratulations to everybody who didn't quit. Okay, the people who never gave up when times got hard, right? This was one of the nastiest bear markets I have ever seen in my life. Okay, all we did was go straight down. We didn't get any counter rallies, nothing. It was just down, 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 down for a year. Okay, it flushed out all the weak hands. All the people that didn't belong in the market got flushed out. Okay, and they are regretting it right now. So again, I think it's up and away from here for the next 1 to 2 years, maybe even 3 years. I think this bull run is going to last at least 12 months. So congratulations to everybody that made it through the bear market. It is now over. The bull run has begun again. If you guys missed that video from yesterday, go watch that. But I'm just very excited for what is to come over the next 12 to 24 months. Even in the next 6 months, I mean, these things could move really fast in the next 3 months. We don't know how fast we're going to run. All we know is there is a massive amount of adoption that is going to be happening in the crypto market over the next few years, and we have been positioned. We were buying at the bottom of the market. Okay, so again, congratulations to everyone that didn't give up, to everyone that held the line. That's what we do. That's what Spartans do. Spartans never surrender. Spartans never give up. We fight to the death, folks. And congratulations once again to everybody. So with that being said, make sure you guys, again, go enter that giveaway that's going on right now. We're going to do another one after this one's over for 400 XRP. We've given away over 1,000 XRP over here in the last month. So if you guys are not over there, if you guys are not entering those giveaways, you guys are definitely missing out. Shazam here wants to look at BTDR. BTDR is BitDeer Technologies. That one just needs our signal. Again, our strategy is to buy when the wave is down here, guys. Okay, that came right there at 7. This thing went up to 27, pulled back, gave you a signal right here in March at 750, popped up. This one's not out of the woods yet. So look for the green dot there on BTDR. We got BTBT. That one does have the signal. So if you're playing that one, I would just use a stop loss down there at $1. I see a lot of you guys requesting penny stocks here over the last couple of weeks. We don't really trade penny stocks here. We want to buy good quality assets, right? Our whole goal here at Overkill Trading is to buy great assets at great prices. So if you're buying something at a great price, but it's not a great asset, if it's a company that's going under, a good example of this is Beyond Meat. I mean, this is an awful company. No one wants to buy fake meat. Okay, this thing's down from, I mean, they had some stock splits and stuff like that, but, right, we're not buying these green dots because it's a garbage company. We want to buy great assets, meaning great companies, great crypto projects at great prices. Okay, if a company is failing, or if it's a penny stock and they don't even make any revenue, we don't even want to look at it. So if you're playing that BT, I just watched that dollar level. MSTR is a buy down here. Again, where'd that signal come back in July at $90? You're already up around 15%. I like this one as long as it can hold on to 80. With this breakout on Bitcoin here, MSTR looks very, very good for a play here. I'm very bullish on this. I don't think you're late to the party. We're just now breaking over the 9 EMA. Okay, I would just use, if you're buying this one, okay, I would use a stop loss right there at 81. Hopefully you got in right here off the signal. We also had some signals back here in February at around 120. Okay, it's sitting at 112, so you're a little bit down off of these two. Okay, but this one right here, you're now in profit. So again, long way to go. We don't look to sell until the wave comes back up here and gives us a red dot like it did up here at 470 back in December. Okay, it sold off from 470 all the way down here to 80. That was about an 80% drop. Okay, the bottom's in, looks like right there at 80 for MSTR. AREC. And again, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, if you're just tuning in, I do have a free trading course over here in the Discord. The Discord link is in the description of this video and also pinned in the comments section below. Check out that free trading course if you guys want to learn more about our strategy, about our indicators. If you guys do like the indicators that we are using here, you guys can check out the trading indicator tab. All you got to do is click on this link right here. It takes a couple of clicks, and all of these indicators, everything we're going to talk about here in today's video, the red and green dots, the EMAs, the Fibonacci tool, the EMA ribbons, my entire layout will load directly into your TradingView account. So your screen will look exactly like my screen. All the settings, all the indicators, everything is set up for you when you use this link right here inside the Discord. That's just under the onboarding section right above the trading course tab. But I'd highly recommend checking out the trading course before doing anything, just to make sure that our style fits your needs. We are not day trading here. We are swing trading here, folks. Okay, our typical time frame is from 1 to 6 months. Sometimes we might have to wait 12 months. Sometimes we might have to wait 8 months. But typical time frame for a trade for us is typically 1 to 6 months. So again, all that content, I got a bunch of free content that I give out over here in the Discord. You guys can check that out. Again, the link is down in the description and pinned in the comments section below. AREC. That is American Resources here. Again, the signal came down here at $1.70. You're already up 100% on this one. The stochastic's pretty far up here. I mean, it's still a buy as long as that dot remains green. I would probably use a stop loss right there at $1.50. Okay, so if you entered here off of our signal, okay, you were entering right there at $1.50. You also got a signal right here at around $1.95. So you're up on every single one of those signals. Now you're just waiting for the red dot there on AREC. HBAR. I've got a lot of requests for HBAR. I did drop a video on this the other day. We did get the golden dot on HBAR here. So that came on August 16th right there. Okay, so the last time I made a video on this, and a lot of you guys were freaking out about it, but this golden dot right here on the daily chart, okay, we use this golden dot as a 1 to 6 month swing trade signal. So again, I lay out how to trade these dots over here. You can see the daily green dot. What we do is we buy and hold for 1 to 6 months. So that came down here at about 6.5 cents. It's already up to 7.5 cents. But you guys could see the last time we got this golden dot was back here in 2024. This was right before Trump got elected. It was at 4 cents. Okay, HBAR was at 4 cents. Okay, when we got that signal, it went to 40 cents in 30 days. Okay, meaning you got the signal right there in November and it topped out right there in December. Exactly 30 days, it went 10x, meaning 1,000% return. You put in 100,000 down here, or 10,000, you got $100,000 now. If you put in $100,000 down here, you made $1 million in 30 days. Okay, and again, you're getting the same golden dot. Again, these gold dots are very rare. They are not everyday occurrences. They very rarely come on the charts. The last time we got one was 2 years ago. So we do really like HBAR. I'm still a buyer of this. It's got the green dot here. Everything's looking really good on HBAR. Your other request was for XRP. That had a monster move today. It was up 20% at one point. We did get a signal back here in July at around $1. We also got one here in March. I actually bought this in March here at about $1.30. So I'm not actually break even on my XRP. But again, we're still down here, guys. As long as this wave is down here, we are buyers, right? We think of ourselves as farmers here. Okay, a lot of Spartans back in the day, they were warriors, but they were also farmers. Okay, what we're doing is we are planting seeds down here. When this wave is down here, it's planting season. meaning we're not thinking about selling. The only thing we're thinking about is planting more seeds, meaning we're buying here, we're buying here, we're buying here. This has been a very drawn out, very long bear market, right? This has been a very ugly, long bear market. Everybody can agree. This has been one of the worst bear markets in crypto history. But the money's made in bear markets, folks. The money's not made buying XRP up here at 350. Okay, we bought XRP back here in 2024 off of our signal at 45 cents. Okay, this thing ran all the way up to 350. Okay, and it's breaking out really hard here. I still love XRP. I'm about break even on my trade that I took right here at $1.29. I decided not to average down here at $1, but if you got in on that last signal in July, congratulations. Still very bullish on those two. Still a lot of room to go. Ryan wants to see McDonald's. So McDonald's is sitting right below its 4-year moving average. I don't know. I think these guys are selling unreal food. I mean, I don't think the food that they sell is real food, but if you're going to play this one off these signals, I'd use a stop loss at 255. That's just the low from right there in July. If we break down below 255 or 260, okay, I would be selling that one. So we'd put a stop loss right there. The one thing I will say about McDonald's right now is that it's sitting on its mean. So if you guys are not familiar with the mean, I talk about this all the time. Okay, a mean is just another word for average. So the average that we like to use is that blue line. That's the 4-year moving average, meaning that's the average price over the last 4 years. So when we're trading these stocks and cryptos, we don't want to buy things that are way up off of the average, right? Because how do we know we're getting a fair price for something? We buy it at the average. Okay, so if you're buying something way up off the average, you're paying a premium. If you're buying something below the average, okay, you're buying it at a discount. If you're buying something at the average, you're buying it at a fair price. And McDonald's is currently sitting below that, and you could see that every time this thing dips down into the average, into that 4-year average, okay, except for back here in 2003, wow, that was a huge sell-off back in 2003. But every time, right here in 2015, good time to buy. Right here in 2020, good time to buy. Right here in, what was that, 2024, good time to buy. So we're sitting right at it right now. So, I mean, this looks good. If you believe in the company, if you like McDonald's, if you eat at McDonald's, all the power to you. But last time I ate McDonald's, I got food poisoning and I almost died. So I will not be buying any of their stock anytime soon, probably ever. I don't care what the chart says, but I would use a stop loss at 255 on that and make sure you set that, because if it breaks, you could see a bigger capitulation. HBAR, we just covered. XST. Oops. XST. And again, I only take chart requests from over here in the Discord now, guys. So if you have chart requests, go to the live request thread, put your chart requests in, and that is where I am taking those. XST needs the signal. Again, you got the signal right there at 62, popped up to 70. I would wait till this thing comes down more and gives you a signal. We got TPL. This is Texas Pacific Land Corporation. It did get a green dot right here around 350. It's sitting at the same price you got that signal at. So again, when this thing comes down into that 4-year average, it's a good time to buy. You're sitting pretty close to it, about 20% off of it. So if it pulled back to around 300, I'd pull the trigger, but not my favorite stock right now. Okay, it's still red. Wait for the signal on that one. Aerodrome, I made a video on this today. This looks really good too. Breaking out here, it's got the green dot. So if you're playing this one right now, I would use a stop loss at 38 cents. As long as 38 cents holds, I do like Aerodrome Finance right now. We also called this one out back here at 30 cents. It went up to 60, pulled back here to 40, and now it's starting to reverse. Again, big breakout candle right there with the green dot. Looks very good above 39. IONQ, I talked about this a little bit at the beginning of the video. I bought this one today. This is a quantum computing play. This is one of the only quantum computing stocks that I see that is actually making money. So the one thing I like about this is you guys can look at their earnings, okay? How I know a company is doing good and growing is I look at their revenue. Okay, so these E's down here on the TradingView chart, this will tell you how much money they're making. So every single quarter, meaning 4 times a year, a company has to report their earnings, meaning they have to tell us how much money they made. So what I like to see in a company is their revenue, right? I like to see this number going up. So I'm going to go all the way back here to May of 2025. I mean, we can go back as far as you want. Okay, let's go back to February of 2025. Okay, so you can see they made 11 million, but then they lost a little bit. But then they went from 7 million to 20 million to 40 million to 60 million to 64 million. And then they just recently reported their best quarter ever. You could see their revenue surged 287% year over year, okay, to $80 million a quarter. Okay, in full year guidance, they raised, meaning they're saying they're going to make more money. So everyone's saying quantum computing is going to be the future. It's going to be a big thing. I've looked at all the other quantum computing plays, and none of them are making money. Okay, RGTI, this is another one that people have been talking about. These guys are hardly making any money. Look at that. Would you rather buy a company like RGTI, which does the same thing, quantum computing, that's making $5 million a quarter? Or would you rather buy something like IONQ that's making $80 million a quarter and raising their guidance and increasing their revenue? I mean, a 287% surge in revenue over a year is fantastic. So I did just enter this today. I do call my trades out over here in Overkill Trades. You guys can see I did buy that Litecoin today. I called that out and I bought IONQ. So IONQ I did take a position on. I entered that at 41.41. If it goes any lower, I'm just going to continue to buy more. I also bought RR. We've been talking about this for a while. I just wanted this to get some exposure to robotics stocks. This is a penny stock still. These guys are still pretty pre-revenue, but they do have a partnership with NVIDIA. They use their NVIDIA chips inside of their robots that they're making. They're making robots for like hospitality companies like hotels and also like restaurants and things like that. So I believe robots are going to be walking amongst us probably in the next 5 to 10 years. And these guys are the people making them, and they're still technically a penny stock. So I bought all three of those today. Obviously, my account's been ripping, so I had some extra money to put to work. But IONQ is my favorite quantum computing play, and I plan on holding this for well, at least until we get a sell signal. Right, our sell signal's up here. We bought this one back here in April at 30 and sold up here around 74. Okay, we sold the top up there, and now we're re-entering the trade because, again, markets move in waves. Nothing goes up forever. Eventually, it's going to pull back, right? These markets move in waves. So I like IONQ a lot here. Okay, I'm a buyer. I bought that today. We got CRWV. CRWV pulled back pretty big this week. It got the signal right there at 70. So as long as this holds on to 70 bucks, I still like it. I think this dip is an opportunity to buy it. I'd use a stop loss probably right there at around 82 or 80. If you wanted to use a stop loss, as long as it holds 80, it looks good. Okay, we're still buyers. I think this dip today, if you missed that move up, I think that dip today is or this week is an opportunity to buy it. These guys also have a pretty big partnership with NVIDIA. LEU. This one's very choppy. Got our signals, so yeah, we would be buying LEU here. INFQ. INFQ also gave the signal down here at 9. It popped all the way up here to 13, so we like this one. Okay, we like this one as long as it holds on to. I'd probably move my stop loss up to like, I'd probably put it at 1050. 1050 on my stop loss. Again, hopefully you got in off the signal right here at around 950. You're up 30% right now. Again, these guys are pretty new, pretty pre-revenue, so don't go too heavy on it, but I would use a stop loss. Let's use the bottom of this week right here. Probably put it at like 10 bucks there for INFQ. We got MU, profit take on MU. We've been profit takers of MU for a long time. Okay, up here I've been short MU since up here at 1200. It's down here. It's got the green dot on the weekly, so we'll see what happens. If it breaks over 1200, it'll probably keep running. If you're in this one, I'd just use a stop loss at like 700 bucks. Okay, if you think this one's going to continue going up, which it very well could, right? Everyone's saying everything needs memory for these AI data centers and all the stuff that's happening. Great. Okay, if you believe in it, again, our signal came down here at $60 though, $67. That's when we were buying MU. Again, we don't get an opportunity to buy these names all too often. It does have a green dot this week, so again, you could even use a tighter stop loss at like 840 if you're in this MU position, but I don't normally like to buy names that are up over 1,000% on the year. Okay, to me, we missed the move. Can it keep going? Absolutely. I put a stop loss. Put your stop loss at 800 bucks and let it ride. If it hits 800, you're out of it. AVAX, what's AVAX doing? No one's talking about this anymore, but it is breaking out here. You got the signal back here at around 650. It's up a little bit. That one looks to be breaking out here. It's also got the monthly alert here. So if you believe in AVAX, I think this is a good time to be buying it. BMNR, that's the Tom Lee's company. Again, where'd the signal come, guys? Signal came back in July, okay, at $14. You're already up 50% on the trade. Okay, now we're just looking for the red dot to take profits. But congratulations to everyone that got in right here off the signal. Okay, that came again back in July at 14 bucks. It's up 50%, and that thing has a lot of room to go. I think Ethereum is going to continue to climb here. We might stall out a little bit and go sideways for a little while after a big move like this. I mean, we're up 25% on the week. Okay, there's a couple things we could do. We could explode and keep moving up, or we could chop around a little bit. But the shorts, the bears are absolutely getting smoked right now. The shorts are having to cover their positions, and that's why you're seeing some of these names go absolutely insane. SBET is another Ethereum play. So if you're playing these Ethereum companies, these Ethereum treasury companies, again, what you want to do is you want to watch Ethereum. Okay, when Ethereum gives a red dot, just like it did back here in August 2025 and called the top of the bull market at 5,000, okay, that's when you're going to want to sell your SBET and your BMNR. But as of right now, these both look very, very good. I think Ethereum in the next year is probably going to hit $7,000 to $10,000. That's my prediction. Okay, and I don't do a lot of those predictions, but I am very bullish after a year, right? After a year of drawing down. We've gone down for a year since we got our sell signal up here back in August. Okay, 1 year we've gone down from August 25th to, June 2026. That was the bottom right there at 1,500. The exact bottom we hit back here in 2025. Okay, perfect double bottom right there for Ethereum. Bottom, ripski. So again, I think it's up and away from here for Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies. We got CIFR. That's Cipher Digital. Coming down, needs the signal. INFQ, we already covered that. That one, I believe, we put a stop loss at like 9. ZBCN. ZBCN's got the signal. I made a YouTube video on this as well, or a TikTok on this as well. This thing wicked down to about $0.015. Okay, it's bouncing at the same level. You got the signal. So yes, we are fully bullish on Z back here. If you believe in the project, we are buyers of that right now. The last time we got the signal was in March. This thing went from 2 pennies up to 4. That was a 100% move, and then it sold off. But now we're putting in a double bottom right here for ZBEC. I really like that name right here. If I knew where to buy it, I'd probably add some here. XTZ is another one. That's another cryptocurrency. Okay, breaking out. I think any crypto, guys, if you're in the crypto market, if you're looking to buy a cryptocurrency, it's not too late. But I can't say the same thing probably in the next month or two. I still think you're very early. I don't know too much about XTZ, but if you know about the project, it doesn't have the monthly alert yet, but I'd imagine that it is going to follow suit with all these other names. Okay, I like this one a lot with a stop loss right there at 18 cents. We got WGS. Also pumping. Again, where'd our signal come? Again, we want to buy when the wave is down here, given green dots. We don't want to buy when the wave is up here. Okay, the time to buy, you guys get one good time a year to be buying. Okay, a couple good times a year to be buying sometimes. You had one right there, right here, and right here. Okay, the last one came at 40. It's already up 100% off of that. If you're in this one, I'd use a stop loss right there at $62. 62 on the stop loss. If it breaks 62, I would sell it. Okay, if you want to use a little less conservative stop loss, use the low from that last red candle right there at 58 and let that puppy ride. I'd be looking for the red dot here on that one. Hopefully you got in somewhere down there at 36. SPGI, S&P Global. This looks good. Okay, got the green dot. Where are we sitting right now, guys? Where are we sitting? We're sitting on the 4-year moving average. You can see that every time this thing pulls back into the 40-year moving average since 2013, okay, for the last 13 years, it's a good time to buy. Good time to buy. Good time to buy. Okay, we've been sitting on it since February. So I think this looks very good. I think SPGI looks very good. MSTU. This is MSTR. So this is MSTR's 2x levered. Okay, we like MSTR right here on Bitcoin's breakout. Again, Bitcoin breaking out is very good for MSTR. Okay, this is a very big breakout here. Okay, if we can break out over 80, things are going to get real crazy real fast, folks. Zillow looks good too. Zillow gave the signal down here at 31. I'm still not sold on the real estate market. I think the real estate market is in the absolute gutter and not going to get any better anytime soon until they either lower rates or until they come out with like a 50-year mortgage. But as long as this holds on to 29, it looks okay. I just think names in the crypto space would probably be a better investment over the next 1 to 2 years than buying some of those real estate names. But as long as it holds 29, it looks good. Wingstop needs the signal. That had the signal back here at $1.25. It failed to hold that, so still bearish on this. Looking for the signal there on Wing. I'd probably watch for the monthly on that one. Okay, it bounced down here at 75 last time, so if it gets closer to that range, I would probably be looking to buy that one. But those fast food companies those are tough to value. XPR, I do like me some Wingstop though. XPR looks good. Again, signal came right here at around 0.002. It's up nicely. Again, the wave's up here now, so I don't think you're too late to the party. What you could do is you could set a stop loss right there at 0.0024. PG, that's Procter & Gamble. Selling off needs the signal. Hype. Everyone's hype. Donald Trump actually mentioned hype in his speech yesterday. He actually came out and mentioned hype. That looks very strong. Okay, it's got the green dot this week, already up 30% this week. Like I said, I'm looking for names that haven't really ran yet. One of those names, in my opinion, is going to be Litecoin, right? Litecoin has not really ran yet. Litecoin's only up 8% this month, whereas Hyperliquid is up 40% this month. So I'm kind of looking for the laggers right now because of how everything has ran, but this looks very strong. Okay, it gave you a sell signal back here at 74, dipped off to 50, but now it's punching higher. I'd probably be in here on the 15-minute chart looking for a pullback, but right now I wouldn't chase this. It does have a green dot, so I don't know too much about Hyperliquid. They're not even legal in the United States yet. That's what Trump mentioned, was they're trying to get them legalized in the United States. I think once that happens, this could do very well. But I know Jeff, I know a lot of you guys have been talking about this. I would have loved to buy this down here at around $23. Okay, when we got our signal, now it's at 73. It's up 200%. But that one looks like it's got a lot more to go. If it could break over that resistance of 76, that thing could absolutely go crazy in a blue sky breakout. So I'd be holding that one, waiting for the red dot there on the weekly. We got CEG. CEG is just very choppy. It has the signal, so yeah, we'd be buyers right here at this level. DRIP, this thing's dipping off here pretty fast. This is a bearish ETF for oil and gas. Guys, we're in the middle of an energy crisis right now, so these oil and gas shorts are probably not the best play right now. Okay, until this Iran stuff settles down, until all that settles down, I would not be looking to short. I would not be looking to short. I would not be looking to short oil and gas at the moment. Again, go where the money is flowing. Okay, the money's flowing into oil and gas right now. It's not flowing out. The money's flowing into crypto right now. It's not flowing out. Okay, Paycom, again, where'd the signal come back here in May? Looks good. That came at 125. It's up to 225 now, up about 30-40%. Okay, even more than that. It's up about 78% off that signal. So as long as that one holds 126, it looks good. You just be looking for the red dot to take some profits there on Paycom. We got Figma, F-I-G. Fig. I got stopped out on this one earlier this year. It got the signal down here at 20. It's up to 27. Again, looking for the red dot there to take some profits. Okay, when we get the red dot, that's when we take our profits. That's when we set our stop losses. But as long as the dot is green, we're bullish. Okay, and Nvidia is still green here as well, but it's having a hard time breaking out of its all-time high right there at around 238. I personally am still short semiconductor stocks. We got ALB. We called this one out on Friday's watch list. I do like this one. Lithium looks really good. I like this one as long as it holds on to 110. So what these guys do is they mine lithium. Lithium is a mineral, material that they put into iPhones, that they put into the chips. So as all these names are coming out, all these things are coming out that need chips, lithium miners like this, right, they're going to be making a lot more money than usual. Okay, you could see their Q2 delivered 31% sale growth, which is huge. Okay, which is absolutely huge. So they mine lithium. Okay, so they're a lithium miner. I actually really like this name sitting right here at the 4-year. It's been in a really nasty bear market, but it looks very, very good right now. I'd still be a buyer of that. Circle, we talked a little bit about this at the beginning of the video. Again, that gave the signal 2 weeks ago, guys, August 3rd. Okay, don't sleep on the signals. I know everyone thinks they're a scam. Not everyone, but you know, a lot of people just don't know how to read them or understand them, right? Everyone just thinks sometimes we're going to get a green dot and we're going to be back up here the next day. No, these trades take 1 to 6 months to play out. Sometimes they take 8 months. Sometimes they take 9 months. Okay, but this one has the MACD crossover. It has the green dot. Everything looks very bullish. I do have a big position on Circle, and I am planning on holding that until the wave gets back up here in this territory. So I'd still be a holder of this. Again, I don't think you're too late to the party. If it pulled back into the 70s, I'd buy more. Okay, great earnings. Okay, looking very good. 19% sales growth, 48 million in net income, 701 in revenue. So they're doing very, very well. Circle's going to be a very big player in the once the Clarity Act passes. Okay, the Clarity Act's all all about stablecoins, and Circle is the company that issues USDC, which is the second largest stablecoin on the market. So again, good legislation for stablecoins means Circle stock goes higher. I mean, it's common sense. Meta. META. This one's sitting on the 4 years, so if you want to play it, go ahead. But right now, this is trading like a day trader stock. When you see a choppy stock like this, where it's just chop, 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 right? We want a big capitulation down. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so this is giving us a bunch of signals right here at the 500 level, $550 level. So if you want to play it here, go ahead. I'm personally not a fan of Meta. I think the upside is very limited. I mean, if this just goes back to all-time highs at 800, right, you're talking about a 39% move. Okay, 39%. If you look at something like Chainlink, okay, I mean, if this goes back to all-time highs was up here around 50. That's 365%. Okay, and to me, it's easily going to that. I think it's going to double that. Again, $50 back here in 2021. Okay, I'd rather take my chances on something like Chainlink than something like Meta. I know Meta's a huge company, but that's more of a day trading stock right now than a swing trading stock. Same thing with Microsoft. Again, you're too late to the party. We called that out right here at 370. We also called it out right here at 370. We also called it out right here at 390. Okay, it went all the way up to 500. Again, a 40% move in a stock like Microsoft is a huge move. Okay, 35% off the bottom. I'd be taking profits now on Microsoft, or at least look at a trim. Again, one of our selling strategies you guys will learn in the course is to sell a red dot in the red zone. That literally came right there at 500. Okay, we would have been taking profits or at least trimming some. Okay, when I say trim some, I mean selling 25 to 50% of the position. I'm going to leave it right there for today, folks. We'll continue to just keep knocking these out throughout the week. We're going to stop right there at Meta and Microsoft. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this video. Again, make sure you guys go enter for that 300 XRP giveaway. There will be a 400 XRP giveaway going on after this one is completed. If you guys need me, hit me up over here in the Discord. We do have a support chat. Okay, we got a team that's going to be over here to answer all your questions. If you guys haven't checked out the free trading course, make sure you check that out. Again, if you want the trading indicators, you guys can download those right here. If you have any questions about anything about the indicator, about how we trade, shoot me an email. I'm happy to answer any of your questions. I clear my email every day. So with that being said, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so we're going to be dropping our watch list. Those are going to be the top stocks and cryptos going into next week that we're going to be taking a look at. That's going to be a great video. So make sure you guys hit the bell, subscribe, smash the like, stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. Peace.